Right now, Salah is the best right winger in the world.
Here's Mohamed Salah, and he has support as well. This time, can he do it? He's got the big chance. He's got...
At least a huge number of people think he is. And let's be honest, right now, there aren't many wingers as good as this guy. And when we narrow it down to right wingers, maybe none. I mean, how many wingers do you see scoring as many goals as Salah? And not just scoring, but also dropping assists. And even as a winger, he doesn't shy away from his defensive duties, tracking back when he has to, and able to in no time transform defense into attack. You know how under Klopp, Liverpool played a direct all-attack kind of football, relying on counter-attacks to punish the opponents. Well, they could do this because of crazy fast and intelligent players like Salah leading the attack.
When to lie down, they've taken down the champions of France, the champions of Germany,
and we both know how much success this brought the Liverpool team. With Salah leading the attack, they've won it all. The Champions League, the Premier League, the FIFA Club World Cup, the UEFA Super Cup, and there's also the FA Cup. And we'll get into his individual awards later. But there's always been this in question. How good is Salah really? We can't just go by Liverpool's success. We can just as well give Klopp all the credit, or maybe even Virgil for locking down the defense. We know Salah is exceptional, but just how good is he? Is he overrated or underrated? You see, Salah has always had this Liverpool tag to his name, and people most times don't look how good he was before he joined Liverpool. Salah was born in a part of Maghreb, a part of Egypt where you have less chances of succeeding as a footballer. This place lacked the facilities, even the basic ones. So you get the point. Right from birth, Salah didn't have any advantage. As a matter of fact, everything around him motivated him to give up. But Salah was different. Football meant a lot to him. This was the only thing he really enjoyed doing. As he said, his love for Zidane, Ronaldo Nazario, and Totti kept him going. He wanted to be like these guys. At 14, he joined Al Mokawloon, a team all the way in Cairo. You should know this. Moving from Maghreb to Cairo is a full 3-hour drive. Yeah, Salah had to go this far to train. His determination was on a whole different level, and in 1 year, it paid off because he got promoted to the main team. And this was 2007, by the way. In 2010, he made his debut for the main team, and just like that, it all began for him. At first, he was having problems scoring. Many times, he'd cry in the training room, but lucky for him, the coach, Mohamed Radwan, believed in him, always encouraged him, and kept on giving him opportunities. He scored his first goal 7 months after his debut game, and that was a turning point in his career. He kept on adding goals upon goals, and in the next season was already an important part of the team. But in 2012, the Egyptian league got suspended, and it looked like that was the end for not just Salah, but for other players in the league. But luckily for Salah, before the suspension became a thing, he had already gotten himself on the radar of a European team. In 2012, he joined Basel, and that was the start of Salah's journey in Europe. And unlike many newbies that let the European pressure get to them and affected their performance for at least their first few seasons, Salah was on a completely different level. The bro kept getting better and better, both in the Swiss Super League and the Europa League. He was on fire. No wonder just 2 years after coming to Europe, one of the biggest teams in the world came calling for him after he scored against them. In 2014, he joined Chelsea, and this was where he started feeling the heat. Chelsea was star-filled. There was Hazard, Oxa, Drogba, Torres, Scherl, and Diego Costa, all top-class attackers. Salah at the time wasn't going to make waves in the team, so just a season after he joined, he got loaned out to Fiorentina, and this was where things started getting good for him. Salah didn't just score goals for this team, but really important ones.
Salah now, ball forward from Kurtic, and Salah's got the pace here, takes on Padoin, gets away from Padoin, into the box, Salah!
Like the two he scored against Juventus in the first leg of the Coppa Italia semi-finals. At the end of the season, Fiorentina knew they couldn't afford to lose him. They did all they could to make him a permanent player in the team, even going as far as taking Chelsea to court. Yes, they really went that far. Something I can do to you if you don't smash that subscribe button right now. But for real, why aren't you subscribed yet? Please subscribe to the channel and let's get back to the video. Yeah.
Lots of clubs were interested in you. What made you choose Roma? I think Roma one of the biggest club in the world, and I'm happy to.
Fiorentina really wanted Salah to stay, but he already made up his mind to join Roma. And on the 16th of August 2015, he joined Roma on a season-long loan deal.
Ancora posizione larga per Salah, che ovviamente viene fischiato. Qui era Teo Franchi, ancora Salah cerca la conclusione. Salah! Proprio lui!
The first time he clashed with Fiorentina, he scored the first goal as Roma won 2-1. And the second time they clashed, he scored twice as Roma won 4-0. At the end of the season, he had scored 15 times in 42 games. Roma finished third and secured a Championship League spot. And trust me, they wouldn't have done this without Salah. As a matter of fact, he won the club's Player of the Season award. Roma immediately made him a permanent player with them. And at the end of the second season, he scored 19 goals, beating his previous record by 4. And that's when Liverpool came in.
I'm very excited, and I can say I will give 100%, and I give everything for the club because I'm here. Everyone knows the club is very big, so we have to do something for the fans, and we have to win something. Everyone knows it's a big club.
They've had their eyes on him for a while, and after the 2016-2017 season, they knew Salah was only getting better. He's on his way to becoming the best right winger in the world. And not just that, Salah's willingness to track back, his crazy speed, and most importantly, his eye for goal made him perfect for Liverpool.
Hovering in towards Firmino. Gomez in no man's land. It's Firmino, and it's touched in by Salah.
And after he scored in his debut match for them, it was obvious Salah and Liverpool was a match made in heaven. After his first month at Liverpool, he was awarded Player of the Month by the team supporters. And it only got better. You see, Salah is one of the most complete attackers in football. He can do everything expected of an attacker. And he doesn't just do them, but does them better than most of his colleagues.
Breaks for Salah. Liverpool can counter-attack here. Firmino supporting Salah. Salah still going. Salah scores.
Take his speed, for example. Salah is one of the fastest players in the world right now. He once hit a top speed of 36.64 kilometers per hour. That's crazy fast. This guy sprints past defenders like he's the Flash. He's a fullback nightmare. The way he chases through balls or charges at the opponent's box during counterattacks is like watching Fast and Furious. And for Salah, it isn't just about sprinting around the pitch or trying to beat defenders with speed all the time. But the level of control this guy has is something else. He knows exactly how to keep the ball glued to his feet while dribbling at high speed. Kinda like how Messi in his prime did it. And because of that, we see how quickly Salah is able to transition and change his pace even with the ball at his feet. And speaking of dribbling, Salah does this really well, and uniquely in fact. Unlike other wingers, like Vinicius or Rafael Leao, who rely on using complicated skill moves to beat the defenders, Salah prefers a more direct approach. Body feints, quick and small touches, sudden changes of pace, these are what Salah relies on to get this done. These moves aren't just less complicated, but actually faster to pull off and more efficient. And let's not even talk about how deadly this guy's outside cuts are at the edge of the box. The cuts are so sharp, and even when defenders know he's going to cut to the left to set up for a curler, their reaction time just isn't fast enough to stop him. And Salah is so advanced as a player that for Liverpool, he isn't just a runner or a dribbler, but also really good at playmaking. This guy knows when to pass, run, shoot, speed things up, and slow things down. Salah isn't just all technique. He knows how the game works, making quick and smart decisions on the pitch. And because of how well he understands the game, he's able to play other positions as well. Of course, as a right winger, he's untouchable. He can still dominate as a wide attacker or even as a centre forward. He's just that good. Under Klopp's all-attack system, he plays these roles with ease.
Out of 3, it was never in doubt. It's one.
And when it comes to fitness, Salah isn't one to be messed with. Right now, Salah is 32 and showing no signs of slowing down. His numbers are still going up. His body is still ripped. He still runs like he's in his early 20s, tracking back to help the defenders in seconds and turning defense into attack. One second you see Salah in his team's box, and the next, he's in the opponent's box, trying to beat the last man and finding the top corner. And he can keep doing this all 90. But let's talk about what he's most known for, his goal-scoring ability. Don't forget, this guy is a Puskas Award winner. Now, this is it. If you like Liverpool or not, or if you like Salah or not, this is a fact you can't argue with. There's no right winger in Europe right now that scores as well and as much as Salah.
Liverpool. Salah
Salah finished his first season with Liverpool with 44 goals, and he did this as a winger. Most strikers in Europe don't even score this much at the end of every season, but Salah did this while playing as a winger and in his first season. In his second season, he scored 27. In his third, he scored 23. In his fourth, he scored 31, scored another 31 in his fifth, and in his sixth, 30. Have you noticed? Since he joined Liverpool, he's never gone below 20 goals in a season. That is a stat that only a few strikers boast of. But Salah, a winger, has turned this into an everyday job. And for his national team, he's played 100 games and scored 57 goals, making him Egypt's second highest goal scorer of all time, just 11 shy of Hossam Hassan at 68. And when it comes to trophies, Salah has won all the major ones for Liverpool. And now, under a new manager, Arne Slot, Salah has taken a new form, scoring like it's no one's business. This season, he has already scored 18 goals, just 2 more to cross 20 again as usual. And he isn't just recording personal success, but with the team also. Liverpool currently tops the EPL table and are currently unbeaten in the Champions League, putting them on top of that table also. If Liverpool and Salah continue in this form, they might as well go in to win the Premier League, the Champions League, and even the FA Cup. And who knows, Salah will finish the season with his first ever Ballon d'Or. So yeah, now you know how good this guy is. Do you think he's currently the best winger in the world? Or maybe you think it's left winger, Vini, from Real Madrid? Let me know what you think in the comments. And one more thing, drop a like if you enjoyed the video. See you later.